where we tactically retreat and come back to blast them to smithereens. These open waters close in those warships show your foe no quarter blow them all up, fight for victory, make for history. These open waters blow them all up. Tides are turning, skies are burning. Tides are turning, skies are burning. There's a war zone in between the seashores that's more explosive than a ship that's made of C4. We came for victory, what's the reason you're a C4? Keep talking and get burst like a beach ball. While she sells seashells by the seashore, we fire these shells before we fire even more. I take a default ship and pimp it out with mods. I'm getting way too powerful, now tell the gods. Tell you what, I can tell it myself, and it's a hell of a loud. Then I'm a shell and a shout, then do 1,000 rounds. That kind of similar sounding, but I'll have more than a headache when I give him a pound. These open waters close in those warships show your foe no quarter blow them all up, fight for victory, make for history. These open waters blow them all up. Tides are turning, skies are burning. Tides are turning, skies are burning. All hands on deck, you must command respect. Or your ship might as well be stranded on land and wreck. From France to America, Japan to USSR, Britannia or Germany, the sound is an ASMR. This deafening din's definitely different to your day job. Take off your tie, put your life jacket straight on. Today may be the day you die, but it may not. So take a calculated risk and it can pay off. Aim right for the side of them and split them in two. You're getting hit by a shot that's even bigger than you. Look, if you don't...
Right, okay. Methinks. Yeah. This isn't good. I've lost all my filter settings. Yep. Darn it. That's not good at all. Oh, fuck. Oh well, it will have to plug and do. It will do, it will do, it will do. Johnny be good. Hey Mel. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Probably sound different. Why? Oh, a minute. There we go. There we go. Is that a little bit? There we go. Just turn down a little bit. Is that a little bit better? Is that better? Bum 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 bum. Down. Fortunately, you can hear me typing on the keyboard and everything now. But unfortunately, not much I can do because I've switched back to the other machine to do everything. Right, but anyway, I'm not really too phased about that. I can't hear it, but I know it's going to hear you. You guys are going to get bugged by it, so it will be fixed for the next stream. All it is do it is filters. That I have set up in OBS that I could do right now, but I'm not going to do it on live on stream. But how are you doing anyway, Mal?
General quarters.
Hey, Red. Hey, gaming. Sorry. Alright, I've just found a quick website that I was ready to do my mic settings because at the moment you can hear me do everything. I had to change back my PC, so you basically can hear everything. Which is not ideal. You don't want to hear me typing away or getting a drink or doing something that you can't sort of, you know what I mean? So I'll do those after this match. How was the lobbies yesterday? I didn't get to play. They're alright actually. We had some annoying games, but you know how it goes. Some games are better than others. How are you today? I'm doing alright, Red. After yesterday's annoyance with Twitch, sorry, not with Twitch, sorry, with YouTube, I switched the hard drive and capture card back into the old PC. Because the other PC couldn't even do 2 streams, so which was very annoying. Oh crap. That wasn't exactly what I wanted. Oh, come on! Thank you. I played a random talk, didn't I? So yeah, yesterday I decided after the PC stream last night, I've held divers, I just went, oh, sorry, I was just going to put everything back. Because it was just easier having it all under one machine. No. Gaming. I hadn't done any Brawl. I thought about doing a Brawl. I'm not gonna lie. I did think about doing Brawl. But there's not much really I need at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? There's not much, like the rewards aren't really worth it to sort of my time that I'm going to spend, the amount of games it's going to take to get all those wins. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just working out how long that Zara could live for if it's worth me putting the smoke screen up and start shooting myself. Okay, he's turning in on me. We're gonna drop that about there. We're gonna drop that. Then we're gonna drop that.
Smoke generator is going.
But hopefully the audio's good, like you guys can still hear the game and everything quite, you know what I mean? Because I had to reset all the settings again, so I'm like, I think they're about right. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, Besides you hearing me clicking the controller, which I'll try and fix in a minute afterwards. Although I could be doing like, you know, creating a little recording and then going back on it.
Got him. Enemy cruiser obliterated. On their way to see Callie, I guess.
Darn it. That's what I'll probably do tonight. Well, I'll see how I feel. One of my fleet mates finished it last night. Not sure how long it took him. No, yeah, a friend of mine did it yesterday. Sergeant, he did it yesterday. The Brawl. He got the chest at the end, which is the Golden Week chest, and managed to pull out the Golden Week Yamato skin, which is what he really, really wanted. So, which was a bonus for him, of course, as you can imagine. Okay, so the DD would probably be following the battleship, but just in case, I don't know what DD it is, though, unfortunately. So Mayhem or a Mass, both are going to be an issue to deal with. So. Just because I don't have the health to tank with both, not tank, but deal with both of these DDs, so. Nice in my hand. I'm going to be dead because everything else is going to shoot me, which is normal. But I'm hoping other people will shoot this DD as well. Ow. Right. Time to go silent. Go silent. Go disappeary. Vamusi. You know. Incognito. You can't see me. Thank you. Right. No. Why did you charge in on a... Oh, I suppose you had no choice. I really should be charging on that DD. But I don't have the health to fight them, and the fact is that the moment I do open fire, everyone else is going to shoot, so... What we're going to do is tactically withdraw. My luck is never that good. I must admit, I did get the golden wheat camo for the I've got a few of them. I don't think I've got every camo for the golden wheat camo lot. So, hey Wizzle. First game of the day this is, so we'll see. There's probably a nice life-size fucking gap in there for that Leviathan. Yeah.
It's gonna be ours.
What's up in deep waters? Oh, you. Well, that Massa took it a bit of a beating, so, I mean, if I really do engage it, which I doubt I will. Yeah. He was being chased by a Gorky. Thankfully the match seems to be going well. Yeah. Yeah. What's left? One of those Japanese cruisers which can kill me very quickly. Yep, break is over. Have good games. No worries, gaming. You take care. Have a... Hopefully the rest of your shift goes well. Don't work too hard though, of course. Run to the hills. Oh, looks like that cruiser's inbound on the cap.
They're watching us. Yay! We're winners! We're the best!
Okay. While that's doing that, guys, I'm just going to quickly see if I can sort out the mic. Compressor, noise suppression, then a noise gate. Do want a Press 3 to 1. I'm literally doing this on device. So back it. Which one? That one's one. Alright, sorry about that. Not sure why the compressor was turning my mic off. I don't understand that. Because it should be turning it on. But okay. Then noise suppression. Then we'll do a noise gate. And then we'll go with a gain, which should be something about that. There we go. That should sound better. Off the top of my head. No, you can still hear that. That's not good. I did have a that is a nice gate. Why would you have a noise gate though? At the top of the Really? I mean, you do it that way? Okay. Click eye and look at me. The grey should go away. Nope, mine's still doing it. Okay, anyway. And then it's noise suppression. DB shouldn't be 510 below your voice. Minus 26. About there should be enough. Oh no, minus 35. Don't I'm doing literally off the cusp of them doing this quickly. Compressor. 6 60. Yep, it's about right. Special hence minus 35. Minus 35. 11. It's about that right. I thought you'd have a little gain in it actually. But okay, interesting. And we'll do a limiter as last. Where's one? Come on, just give me that one, thank you. There we go. Right, let's see if that works. Nope, you can still hear it. Damn it. That sucks. I can't figure out why that does that. Okay. Yeah, just hear me doing everything in the background, which I was trying to eliminate. I'll get it sorted for the next one. Missions, premium supplies. What I've got to do tier 3, 7s, 8 and 9s. Not legendary, sorry. No, there are 3 later on. So let's get 8 done out of the way because I hate tier 8. Four DDs aside. Hey Stig, how you doing? If you type in, it should work, but if you type in Stig, exclamation point taco, or tacos. Did I say it's taco or tacos?
Enemy force detected.
No, I better add another one actually. We'll make that plural.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Detected. Critical engine damage. Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
I'm running for my life here, people. Come on. Have some help, please. I didn't even shoot the torpedoes at him. Oh well. I doubt he's going to stay in his smoke, but if he does. Right. Tucker, is the Julie Caesar a good ship? I mean, a lot of people say it's a good ship. Like it's like they say it's like the best tier 4, but I've had issues with it. Like either I'm playing it wrong, or everyone else is just doing so much better than me. So, I mean, I've seen people play off some very amazing shots, and then I play it and I do absolutely pants. So, it's... yeah. Although, actually, he's coming in... oh, never mind, the smoke's dissipating anyway. I mean, I could use my own... spin my gun back round again and all.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Okay, so DD's not here then. Well, he's outside my gun range. Okay, I can deal with that one. Depends on the... yeah, it depends on the build. I mean, I've tried with... I've tried both different types sort of sniper builds, and either I'm playing it really badly, or RNG just probably hates me and doesn't give me those beautiful salvos that everyone else seems to get.
I need help. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Right, now the DD that's here is going to be the Z44. Oh, god damn it. I nearly died there because that guy just... I rammed into the dude because I was a bit of an idiot. I didn't look where I was going. I'm pretty new, so I'm not... oh, no. Oh, I'm going to have both of them. Fuck! Didn't want both DDs over here.
Torpedoes to starboard.
No.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I'm dead. Uh-oh. Ooh. Living life dangerously, I see. Gonna screw up your fucking death, I see. Fuck. Oh, Shimmer.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
There we go, I missed him. Right, sorry. If you're new, the easiest lines are going to be American. Yep, definitely. Oh, he got him back. Nice. He got him back. Okay, so I just got to deal with this Z46, which had little health, so I'm pretty good. Hey, Fiesta. But yeah, I mean, it's the Caesar salad. I call it Caesar salad because I can't pronounce its name, so I just call it the Caesar salad. I like it, but I just don't get the results that everyone else gets. I'm hoping I'm tracking the DD, not the battleship here. Now, the debate is that DD is somewhere around last point up there. He's probably got torpedoes on them. Yeah, I'm wall going. I'm aware. Well, to be fair, yeah, the Peb Blaskov should really be radaring, but the problem is I don't know if I'm tracking the battleship or the DD here. And this could be a oh crap moment, you know, like the old you know, at this moment he up, but there we go, thank you. So now we know. Drop some torpedoes to go after him. Speed up. Never mind, the Petra got him. Nice. Italians are some of the hardest ships to play until you reach tier 5 and up for cruisers. Maybe these are some of the absolute hardest. Oh no, Russians are harder than the Italians. I personally think, anyway. Nice.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
There we go, see him dead. Caesar Salad is definitely a deadly machine. Caesar is only good if you traded your firstborn soul to the RNGs. Exactly. Jazzy! Welcoming Mr. Jazzy. Hey Captain Strike, how you doing? It's been a busy last week. How you been? I'm alright. Getting all my bloody OBS and stuff sorted. After switching it over and then redoing everything, I now have to put everything back into order. So. Oh yeah, a little different layout here in YouTube looks good. Yeah, it's a little bit. The thing is that the problem is that YouTube is limited to what I can do without getting any like sound alert wise. So I'm trying to get it so that now he can turn at any time, so we're going to drop him there. Never mind. I already had him. Tennessee Nevada always deliver. Caesar only wants your left. Yeah, I'm not a big lover of the Caesar salad. Like, I can play it, but every single person that I've ever seen play the Caesar salad plays it really, 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 really well. Me, no. I get stuck, like, you know, the shows that here, there, and everywhere. You know what I mean? Nice, Stig. I think my highest damage is 245. I think. I mean, I did a 220,000 damage yesterday, last night. I was with oh, it's him again. I was in with Sergeant, and I got a 200 plus game in a Yamato, but it's a Yamato. It's not that hard, so. Had a guy get seriously injured at her Intel site I work at. So today, safety, stand down. So no work today. Oh. How? Well, I'm not going to be funny, but how the hell did he get injured at the Intel site where you make computer chips? Unless he electrocuted himself. Or saying that, I used to work in a maintenance in a hotel, and we had a maintenance guy, a qualified electrician. I'm going to use those two words in a very big and bold, add italic and underline to this. He was a qualified electrician, but decided that he was going to take the faceplate off, or the socket of a wall, which provides 240 volts of electricity, with a kitchen knife. Or sorry, a standard knife that you eat your dinner with. Not a screwdriver, not an insulated screwdriver, a eating knife. And you can guess what happened next. 240 volts, zap down the fucking one arm, back out his fucking arse. So, of course, we had to have a meeting about that. Why not to use a metal contraption that isn't a screwdriver to do electrical work? It's like... It's like, come on. Oh, darn it. Well done, Friesland. I don't have a hydro, so hopefully that Friesland's going to dodge them all. Let's get in the cap for some sneaky cap points. We'll drop a torpedo rack there and another torpedo rack there. Almost 220k in damage. Hey, congratulations, Stig. Oh, crap. I wouldn't be pushing Friesland, mate. I really wouldn't be pushing. Because he spots you, you're dead. Oh, look. Guess who got spotted? In a fucking Friesland. Oh my days, you big dumb plonker. Oh, there are some right plonkers in this game. Hey Jazzy on YouTube. He decides leave Twitch and go to YouTube. Leave it to YouTube to unsubscribe people. No wonder I never got notifications. That's okay, Jazzy. It's not like a big issue for me. But
Smoke generator started. Mission set.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
I know there's a DD in the cap, but right. Let's go find out what I have to deal with. Oh, hello, Daniel. How you doing? Right, that's you dealt with.
Destroyer foundered.
Critical engine damage.
Gonna go quiet.
Problem solved, sir.
Come on.
Engine damage.
Come on! I've been unspotted and he's still firing. Off. Fortunately, the problem I've got is that you Dutch, you can outspot me. Okay. We are building the site, so it's all new construction. Oh, right. We are setting a 30-foot tall tank with a bunch of chain balls. He had his hand in the wrong spot and squished all his fingers. Ooh! Oh! Oh!
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Yeah, that. Hey, Black Widow. Give you a tip though, Fiesta. When you finish your stream, right, Fiesta, this isn't a dig, like I'm like trying to pick on you or bully you or anything. But normally raiding out would be something I would suggest you do in the future with your streams. I know because like the reason I'm not trying to be picking on you or anything, Fiesta. But when you raid out, you know it's better. Is he trying to... What is his concealment? Because I'm picking him up.
All stations concentrate fire on the target.
I'm being funny. Your Darchi should be really easily concealed. And unfortunately, this is where you're going to activate a speed boost, and then I'm going to get caught.
Stations requesting fire on the
Because this is the problem with the Elbing. It is slow! Unfortunately, I made it a little bit quicker, but I need to make it even faster. Yeah, the reason we just say raid is because you could have raided out to anyone you wanted to.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Oh my god, Darchie, just fucking die, you dick! God, what I wouldn't give for some decent teammates. Thing is, he knows I'm tracking him and he knows I'm following him. He can see me. But why are you running, Brandy? Oh my days. Oh my god. I know where he's going. I know exactly where he's going. I knew he was going to bloody A anyway. The problem is that I'm now got to try and deal with him again. Right.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Now I'm hoping that he didn't get time to drop any torpedoes, because of course he'll be the first one on the chat, on the forums. Ah, the Elgate's too strong. It's like, no, you could have killed me a long time ago. Crap. Ow. Yeah, that's a good point. When you raid, you have the possibility of picking up more followers, and sometimes that streamer may raid you at some point. Yeah, exactly. I was already hyped on the viewer count. Yeah. I mean, I don't have my viewer count on. I purposely have it turned off. Again, it's a personal choice. I don't want to know how many people I have in my channel, because of my anxiety level will get there. So I choose not to have that number up. So to me, I have it so that I know. I talk to those who talk. You know, if you get a lurker or... You know, if you get a lurker that doesn't want to, you know, like, because there's some streamers out there that will specifically, like, call out someone in their chat. Like, they'll have, like, an automatic message come up saying, "Hey, Joe Blogs, welcome to my channel." And I don't like that. I really dislike when I go into a channel and it comes up with a message or something like, "Hey, welcome in," or like that. I don't like those, so I actually avoid them. I actively avoid channels like that. It's going so well as well. 3 kills, 2 DDs in a battleship. Yeah, the rest of my team cannot do a single thing about it. So I'm just going to fire and... Oh, he knows I'm dying. Because he's going to turn his whole entire ship and shoot. Oh, and he's got AP loaded as well. Oh. Since it's waning, is this entertaining? This waning, is this entertaining? Aye, aye, aye. No, that's alright. Hey, redneck. Nah. The only problem with the elbing, it's just... I sure wish there was a way of making this thing faster. To be fair, it's probably better off doing that one. Why is my... What's with my... Everything's so slow with the whole... Right. I'll put the high RT. We'll go with the Z44. How you doing, Joe? Thank you for popping in. Ladies and gentlemen, check Joe out. He is a fellow streamer. As well as Fiesta. As well as Stig. Redneck, he's another streamer. Have I missed anyone? Jazzy, although not as much as he used to be. He used to be a bit more active, but you know how real well things always come along and just play up. I finally got the Colorado all leveled up to get to the Iowa. Now just to grind the 16 million, I need to buy it. And it is going to be, unless you've never played the North Carolina or the Leviathan, the Iowa is a completely different ship to the Collie. And the way I say that is because the Colorado is a dreadnought type class. It's basically a slow lumbering thing. You jump to the Iowa, which is all about speed. Well, not speed itself, but she's faster, more maneuverable. But still, do not ever give a broadside in a battleship, and especially the Iowa. If you go broadside in the Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, you are asking for a paddling and a very quick way back to port. I'll back in a bit. I got to give the doggy a bath and I get a shower myself. Well, put the dog in the shower, and then when the dog does what dogs do, which is shaking everything, you've got yourself your own shower. No? Okay. Yeah, I love sitting on Iris. I bought my first aircraft carrier today, the Rhine. Oh, I love me carriers. I love me carriers. I do a whole entire day of carriers, so trust me, I love carriers. You know who else loves playing carriers? But your average Joe. And he does Top Gun Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Where he takes out his carriers and, well, makes everyone's life an absolute misery, but his own, because he's having fun. And I'm about to do something very stupid. I'm about to cross paths where two battleships are firing each other. Come on. Be nice to me. Come on. Darn it. Didn't get as many torpedoes on that as I wanted. I mean, I got 6, but that's still... Practice, Whizzle. Honest, that is the best answer I'm going to give you. Just keep playing it and practicing. That's not good. There's a Brisbane nearby. Yeah. Another thing as well, Whizzle, the German bombs are AP Pacific. Okay, so against DDs, you are just pretty much just going to overpen. You're not going to do much damage, but they're still useful for spotting DDs. But here's the interesting fact: German AP bombs are very, very, very good at hitting the citadels of German battleships. Now, there's an irony about that. In real life, this is truth. Again, you may Google this so you can find out for yourself to confirm. But during World War II, the German Wehrmacht, which was the army, when they used to make their German tanks, the Tigers, Tiger IIs, Panzers, Stigs, and everything else, they used a paint called Zimmerite. Zimmerite paint is an anti-magnetic paint. Okay, the idea being is that if you throw a magnetic mine at this to tank, it will stick to the tank and then detonate and blast a big huge hole in it. Germans went, well, let's put Zimmerite on our tanks, thereby anti-tank and magnetic mines will not be stuck to it and triggered. Irony. Germany was the only nation that was pretty much using magnetic mines. They were the sole, not the only user, but the mostly the sole user of those mines. Don't ask me why, but they used them. I don't want to get too close. There's a coal nearby, so I'm just gonna back away from that. But I made him run away. Moving forward, but when you go down, it just stops. No, YouTuber alike. Oh, thank you, Redneck. Thank you for the like. That's why. Yes. The thing is that I mean I say that they used them solely. Like other nations used them, but they were not a huge thing because the thing is, here's a problem. A magnetic mine is a handheld device. You have to run up and get extremely close to a tank to throw one of these, like, you know, limpet mines, I think they're called, or something like that. I think they were called at some point. The hell? Ah, crap. The Stalingrad just popped his radar on me. So you'd have to get really, really close to a German tank with one of these magnetic mines. Now, the only places that would normally happen would be in towns and cities and, do you know what I mean, choke points. But on the battlefield, of an open battlefield, yeah, you're not going to have some crazy idiot run across the battlefield with a load of mines strapped to his back. And he's like, I'm just off to blast some tanks apart with my magnetic mines. That just doesn't happen. I'm not saying there weren't crazy guys in World War II, because trust me, there's a guy called Mad... What was his name? Mad something. I can't remember what his name was. But he actually went into World War II with a bow and arrow. And killed Germans with a bow and arrow. There was another British officer who went into battle with a sabre, a sword. He believed that it was ungentlemanly to go to war without a sword. I can't remember what that guy's name is. Mad something his name was. Just imagine a tank operator seeing you sprint at him with a mine in your hands. Well, besides the fact is he's shouting at his teammates to the left or to the right of him, who has the machine gun. The commander and the cupola, if he missed it, because generally you got to think the tank operator has a very, very limited amount of visibility. Normally, if a tank operator is in the is in the hatch inside the tank, and the hatch is closed, his visibility is very much reduced. Also, tank operators, they have that little latch on the front to drop it down to reduce the amount of like shrapnel coming in or bullets. Yeah, so if a tank operator sees you, but the commander didn't see you, yeah, your commander should be fired. Because he should have seen you coming. You suede shoes. Gonna drop some torpedoes on your ass. Oh, you want to dodge them, do you? Yeah. Dodge that then. I had to go after him because it was a DD that threatened our 3 ships at the top. But yeah, you got to remember, a commander normally has a better visibility. That's why normally commanders are in the hatch, in the turret, because normally the cupola position for the commander, he can normally see, in most tanks, 360 of the battlefield. Normally. Unless, of course, the ill-fated elephant. Or was it the elephant? Then it was turned into the Ferdinand, or was it the Ferdinand that was turned into the elephant? Do you know what? I can't remember if it was the elephant that turned into the Ferdinand or the Ferdinand turned into the elephant. I think it was the Elephant that they were turning into the Ferdinands. Basically, World War II, Germany decided to develop this anti-tank based on the Tiger, the Porsche hull of the Tiger 1 prototype, and they called it the Elephant. Armed with the long-barreled 88mm, it was a force to be reckoned with. Unfortunately, in the Battle of Kursk, which was one of the largest tank engagements ever between the Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union, one huge flaw came with this tank. It had no machine guns. No anti-personnel weapons. It could not defend itself against any infantry from any position. So, they were all recalled and equipped with machine guns, including a very famous one, which was the curved barrel. Nazi Germans discovered and developed the curved barrel, a 90-degree barrel that they stuck on the end of their machine guns, and they could slot the barrel out. The gun would be upright, but the barrel would be pointed 90 degrees to the left, I think it was developed for, and they would just spray in a general direction. So I couldn't aim for it, but yeah. You need a good set of eyes to be in a tank. Yeah. Especially if you're the commander.
Engine boost activated.
The German Coast Guard. But yes, especially in World War II, when it comes to being a tank operator in any capacity, because the commander can pretty much only see in front of him. He can't see very much to the left or to the right. So he's relying on the commander to tell him to turn the vehicle left or to turn the vehicle right. Normally to the left or the right of the driver, you'll have the hull-mounted machine gun operator. And he can only see to the front and to the left, so he can't help out. Then you have the loader and the gunner, and the loader can't see nothing because he's inside the tank loading the guns as and when needed. Right at the end, just to make sure. So yeah, the loader basically can't see anything. The gunner only visibility is what the gun barrel is, so he can only see down the barrel of the gun in the gun sights. So the commander was the one who was doing all the spotting, pointing out a target and when to shoot, etc. I mean, it's changed now. Like modern day nowadays, you don't have that as much because you've got all these computerized LCD cameras and all this lot on the turrets. So yeah, you can do if you want, Black. Did you see the upgraded Merkava Mark V? No. I don't know much about modern day tanks. Honest to God, I know very little about them. The problem with the Tiger is, and this isn't to be detrimental to the Tiger or anything, but the chances of actually seeing a Tiger tank on the battlefield in World War II was limited. They only made about 1,200 tanks. There's about 1,200, 1,300 Tigers were ever made. Contrary to the propaganda videos that they put out, showing like fields and fields and fields of these Tiger tanks, there wasn't as many as anyone thought. The bulk of the Nazi German armed forces was Panzer IIIs and IVs. It wasn't really till late on in the war that you started to see maybe some Tigers, maybe Tiger 2s, the occasional Stig, Stug, sorry, not Stig, sorry, the Stug tank. Do you know what I mean? Crew's got VR glasses to make the tank transparent from the inside. Cams all around the tank. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Coast Guard, the way that to make it safer for the crew. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a video recently. It was actually to do with the Ukraine conflict going on at the moment. But there was a Russian T-72, I think it was. It was under a fire from I believe it was a Bradley. Now the T-72's got is a main battle tank. It's an MBT. The Bradley is not an MBT. The Bradley, I believe, if I remember rightly, is an APC. You know, but it was using its explosive sort of rate of fire to basically fire it at the turret to blind everyone. Because if you can blind the camera systems of a tank, the tank driver, the tank operators can't see. They can't see nothing. Completely blinded because of the sheer brightness of like explosive shells. And most battle tanks armor is at the front. The side is weaker, but it's not fully like weak. And mostly the rear of a tank is that the rear of a tank and the deck of a tank is its sort of weakness. In armor positioning, most of them anyway. And yeah, and it's just this Bradley thing basically was just smashing it. The tank driver couldn't see where he's going, so he stacked it broadside onto this bloody Bradley, and the Bradley just fired a missile at him, just blew it, and just took it out. You know.
Enemy force detected.
Yes and no, Wizzle, about the Sherman. The Sherman did very well, same as the T-34 in World War II, because of sheer numbers. The sheer volume of Sherman tanks and T-34s that were out on the battlefield. It's similar to, like, say, how Hornets work and Wasps. They don't attack on their own. They attack in swarms. So if you can... if you can attack a target with, let's say, 5 tanks instead of 1, you have more success. And do you remember most of the German army was, say, Panzer IVs, which was what the 75mm standard Sherman tank gun was. It was 76mm gun. That was a standard German gun on most of their on the standard Sherman gun. So against Panzers, yeah, brilliant. It would smash them. Oh yeah, I didn't think I'd get my torpedoes on that guy because he's got to have a hydro, so... I think the German standard gun was at the time was 57. Nicely done there, Black. I think it was a Panzer 3 was 57mm, and then Panzer 4 was 70 something.
Nice work.
I don't know if I'm picking up the battleship that's on that other side of that line, or am I picking up the DD? That's weird, but okay. Yeah, I must be picking up the DD. I reckon through there. Yeah, he's gone in there, and that's Pommy's going in there, and yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd be tracking the GK. But the DD's out here though. I can tell you that right now, that DD went out here. And I know what he's using. He's using blue for Ura. He's not using a standard German well, I say standard German commander. He's not using a... He's using blue. I'm hoping the GK buggered off up there. Yeah. So... The Colombo, let's drop some shells onto him. I have overextended massively, but I've got no choice.
Critical engine damage. The ship is on fire.
Unfortunately, my friend, not sure why you're firing 8B on me, but okay. Yeah. I was hoping the other DDs were incompetent, but apparently our other DDs are completely stupid, so... I don't mind World Thunder. I'm not a big user of that game. I haven't played it in about a year and over a year now, so. But it's like anything, just not any. There's no game out there that is true fact, you know, to the like World War II or even modern day combat in regards to tanks. I mean, War Thunder visually looks good, and it's got some very good stats and such forth, but there are some very massive irregularities. Although War Thunder has been famously known for WikiLeaks of leaks of technical specifications of tanks and vehicles. So, Hell Let Loose is pretty good. I mean, I do like the fact is in Hell Let Loose that it takes like, I think it's 2 or is it 3 rockets to the rear to take out a tank. Which is that's quite truthful, but in the front it takes a lot more because they're more armoured. And most RPGs were not designed to kill a tank; they were mostly designed to incapacitate. That's what they were very good at doing, like tracks and such forth. Especially from the front or the side. From the rear, you just go into the engine bay and blow out the engine. The tank that has no engine normally. Lose the engine and you lose the turret's ability to turn effectively because they no longer have the motors to turn a turret. Tank can't move, so it becomes basically a pillbox. Low side, exit line. I mean, you look at modern day tank warfare, and it is definitely different. I mean, one of the biggest ones happened about 30 odd years ago. Look at the Gulf War. Up until the Iraq War, the Iraq had, I think, was it the third largest tank number of tanks in the world, behind Russia and America. But the bulk of Iraq's tanks were Cold War era based tanks from Russia. So they were like 1960s, 70s, early 80s tanks. They had a lot of them, but they had, you know, and unfortunately they took on the UN and America, and happened to be that the Americans happened to have the M1A1, and I believe the British had the Challenger. Was it the Challenger or the... I don't remember. Was it the Challenger? They weren't. They got. I think they changed over from the Challenger to the Challenger, didn't they? Around the 90s, and they just rolled right into through Iraq's army, just left, right, and centre, just blasted them to pieces, which was fun to watch. I think it was a Challenger. Because I know, yeah, would it be? That'd be about the right time the Challenger came out. Because the Challenger 2 was in the early 2000s, and Challenger 3 is in development now. Right. Anyway, come on, Black. I bet he's got no, he hasn't got any other ones, do you? Alright, we'll do some tier 7s then. Let's do a summers at tier 7. Might have been Challenger 2 then, that we're using during the Gulf. Can't remember if it was Challenger 2 that was the Gulf War that the British used. I know it was the A1, the Abrams M1A1, because that was the pretty much baptism of fire for it. Because I don't think up until that time the Abrams had any sort of real battlefield testing. Challenger 2 was 94. And Desert Storm was 91, wasn't it? So that'd probably be Challenger 1s then. Yeah, that'd be Challenger 1s then.
Battle starts.
But it'll be the last of the models one, I would have thought. Yeah, I preferred the planes on War Thunder more than I did the ground. I mean, don't get me wrong, the tank battles in War Thunder were pretty good. Like they went down the philosophy of one shot, one kills. Basically, that was the sort of the good thing about those was the one shot, one kill, pretty much. let's say the UN had, or no, it was NATO, wasn't it? NATO was there as well, and I think they had, because the bulk of them, I think NATO was, it must have been Challenger 1s then, probably Leopard 1s. Don't think Leopard 2s were out at that time, but it could have been. The Abrams, and then an assortment of vehicles. But yeah, basically the Iraq War was, well, as it was, we all know, but the Iraqi army, their tank command and that lot just fell apart because they couldn't fight at night very well. They couldn't fight in desert storm, like the storms of the desert, because their night fighting capabilities weren't up to scratch compared to the rest of of NATO and such forth. But oh, I have been spotted. Hello Z44, how are you doing? Yeah, I saw those shells. Screw you. We'll drop them there. And then we'll drop them there. Just in case. I don't think they're going to get caught by him because he's going to slow right down and dodge them all. Oh, never mind. No! I had a torpedo on him! I had a torpedo on him! Darn it. I'm very bad at the tank fights in War Thunder. Yeah, they're not easy. Especially when you're sitting there like going, how did he see me? And you're trying to look where he was. And like, you can't barely see him. I mean, I've played War Thunder. I haven't played it since over and over a year. My friend passed away last year. I used to play War Thunder with him, so I haven't played it since, just because I can't. Because, like, I mean, I can, but it's just something I don't know if I don't think I could do it again, because I'm trying to work out. And that cruiser that's popped his smoke must be the Plymouth, which means he's a smoke build. He doesn't have a radar. Do 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 do. Oh, let's drop some torpedoes in his route. I'm gonna pop a smoke screen.
Smoke generator started.
The Leo 2 is in service since 79. Bloody hell. Though, to be fair, when you sit there and go, oh, about 30 odd years ago, you're thinking back into the 70s, 80s and 90s and suddenly realise that 30 years ago was in the 90s. And you think, damn, am I old that old? Nicely done there, Kitakazi. Nicely done. Do it again. Am I missing him? I know he's there, but I can't seem to hit him. Like, You can see his shells literally just leaving, but like I don't know. I think he's up there. Oh. I hit him. Okay, I think I was hitting the DD, not the Plymouth. Let's drop some more torpedoes in the water there. That's why the KF-51 is coming soon. Yeah, but I'm in like the Leo Leopard, like what are they on now? Must be like 4, 5, or 6 now, isn't it? Leopard 2A6 or something. I mean, the Leopards, I tell you what, there's a place here in the UK called Bovington Tank Museum. I'm going to be going there next month for their annual Tank Fest event, where they'll be bringing out a selection of armoured vehicles, and they do bring out a Leopard 2, and God, does it sound so nice. Oh, the Leopard 2 sounds so nice. Yeah, the problem with the when I was playing when I was playing War Thunder, you can't be super aggressive in that game. I think he's using me as a spot, so I'm just gonna park here because I know he's got a 9-kilometer range radar, so just in case he pops his radar. Never mind, it did. So yeah, I'll be going to Bovington Tank Museum, and they basically they have got a couple of Leopard 2s. I'm not sure what Leopard 2s they are, like what mark or whatever. But they roll around the arena down in Bovington, and oh my god. They sound so nice. Although this year they've got the well, the FV4005 Stage 2, or the Centaur, I think it was going to be named. But most people in the universe call it the Poo Barn or the Ship Barn. Full speed fire in midair. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I love that video they did. I can't remember what Leopard it was, but they did an advert where they poured a pint of beer into a glass, put it onto the barrel of the Leopard tank, and the Leopard was driving around the arena, this track with a gun to show the stabilizer. I think it was a Leopard. And you know, to show the stability of the gun, and oh, it was just like, yeah. I mean, if I had the money and the ability, well, money's kind of not an issue too much, but you know, you save up the money. But the issue that I would love to go is to Sweden, and I want to see an S tank. I would love to see an S tank, and they have one that drives around and everything. Hey, Night PGK, how you doing? Not really done that much this game, really. Yeah, I thought the leopard would have... The leopard. The Leo. Not the Leo. God darn it. Lightning. I'm not even really a gunboat. The Summers is more of a torpedo boat than a gunboat. But okay, let's drop some widespreads. I don't normally use widespreads too much, but they're really good for blanketing an area and normally forcing out a guy out of his smoke screen. But I've got to get careful because I think he might be trying to hydro my ass. There he is. Yeah, see, he's running his hydro and saw all the torpedoes coming at him and then ran. So, yeah. That makes me so happy. I almost started missing you, girl. Oh, thank you, Gaz. Yeah, didn't do too badly. 2100 base XP is pretty good. What should you play next? You know, I don't really play the Liang very much. And I'm wondering why I'm using this build though. I mean, normally I run torpedo build on this one, but nah. Yeah, I only run torpedo builds, not gun builds on here. Just because I don't know, why would I go to, oh, maybe, yeah, 3.2 seconds. 3.7, so it's barely any difference, but the torpedoes are noticeable. Okay, you want to do some tier 5s, did you? Back with it. I mean, I can do a tier 5 DD. I was making money at tier 7, so we'll do some tier 5s. Did I put the stealth back in here? Yeah. I do have a slot available. Does anyone want to join us for some fighting? Well, I'm doing DD, so. But you're more than welcome to take a battleship, cruisers, carriers. I'm going to be a scummy player. Why are you going to be a scummy player? Because you're taking a DD. And I don't see how that's a scummy player. Don't understand the naval battles in War Thunder. I can't get the hang of them. Yeah, naval battles is one thing I never could figure out, Wizzle. Although graphically, I'm going to make this right now. War Thunder's ships look graphically amazing. And I like the one fact that they have over, well, the warships. With War Thunder and the naval ships, the more damage they take, the crew are dying. You know, because they've been taking shots and whatnot. And it actually decreases the effectiveness of the ship. So guns start to no longer fire. You're losing guns. AA mounts and other guns are no longer able to be fired. Similar to World of Warships because they can destroy your secondaries or destroy AA mounts, but like decreases the fire putting out chance. The turning, the speed. I mean, everything makes a huge difference with this. Yeah, I'm going to go to Charlie. .9, 10.8 kilometer and a 17k damage on torps. Yeah, that's the one thing I'll give to War Thunder is it's a lot more of a realistic aspect to combat. You know, like the tanks are pretty much one shot. You know, you have crew members that die. You know, get knocked out. They called it, but you know, which only War Thunder does. World of Warships and World of Tanks has these sort of aspects in. You know, you take out the guns and such forth. But when you're in like a tank and you take out another tank and you don't even get spotted either, which is very nice. And some of the bombs though, oh man. And I'm not very good at planes. But a friend of mine is, and he took out when they recently, well, I say recent, it's about a year now. About a year and a half, they dropped in at about BR 10, I believe it was, which is, the hell is this guy doing? War Thunder, for those of you who don't know, uses a BR system. So the higher the BR, the more modern it is. So like a Sherman tank is like BR 6, BR 4 to BR 6, somewhere in that region. I believe a T-34 BR rating is like a 4.5 or something like that. But a BR 10 is when you start getting to the modern day era planes and tanks and whatnot. And but I say about a year and a bit ago, they actually dropped into the game the Warhog. And the Warhog in War Thunder is just OP as hell, as you can imagine, because it has the well, a huge whopping big great gun that goes and does what it does. Ironically enough, the GU8 Avenger, which is the gun that sits on the Warhog, is made by General Electric. General Electric makes washing machines. So a company that makes washing machines makes one of the most dangerous guns in the world to be put onto a plane. Sorry, I retract that. Most guns are designed to be put on a plane. The Warhog was a plane that was designed around a gun. I think he's going to put it in reverse, so we're going to put a couple of widespreads down there, just in case he backs up. I am going to bail out of here because I really don't want to get in confrontation with that guy. Yes. There's two sounds. Yeah. It's similar to the sonic booms that a plane makes when it hits Mach 1. You see the plane, then you hear the plane. Well, in this regard is that you hear the rounds. We've had a New Mexico roll in. We've had the cruiser just YOLO right in. I'm a bit confused about what's going on. And the reason I'm backing up, guys, is because, well, Black Widow just basically death strike that guy there. But there's no point having two DDs over one area, so I'm leaving to try and go capture Broadway. Yeah. Well, you got to remember though, Weasel, the way a sonic boom works is the compression of sound. When you hit the sound barrier, which is about 755 mile an hour, is when the sonic boom happens. It's around 750, I think it's about 750, 755 that you need to go to create a sonic boom. Which is what is known as Mach 1. Mach 2 is twice the sound, so it's 1500 mile an hour, something like that. Mach 3 is 2100, something like that. And so on and so forth. Well, you got to think a bit. Right. Here's the thing, right? No, I'm waiting for this to go off. And there we go. So you've got to remember, at the beginning of World War II, at the beginning of World War I, most planes were biplanes or triplanes. Now that means how many wings they had. Alright, so a biplane has 2, triplane has 3, and at that time there was no single winged planes. Alright, at the beginning of World War I, most planes were used as reconnaissance. Alright, you'd have a pilot, sometimes 2 people up there, so it would be 1 pilot and then 1 sort of aerial navigator guy that would literally have a map, and they would fly over the battlefield and they would mark out where artillery places are, where trenches are, where command bases, or whatever they spot. They would then mark it up on this map. They would fly back to the base or the airfield that they took off from. That information would be passed over to Central Command. Well, then they decide, hang on a minute, why these planes are up there? They could drop bombs out of these things, couldn't they? So what did they do? They would carry bombs. Not underneath the wings, they actually carried bombs in the seats area. And there's videos of them literally pulling out a bomb, and the pilot would lean over, or the other guy would lean over out the window, or out the seat that would be on, because there would not be windows then, and literally just go, yeah, somewhere around there. The commands aren't working, Techno. So they're still not. I've gone back to the older machine, so I'm still putting everything back into place. So no. Oh, okay, so that's where the other DD is. Sweet! I can go in and capture Alpha then. So yeah, so at World War One, pilots used to have the bombs, and they would drop the bombs over them. Now again, they never had at the beginning of World War One or during the middle of World War One. They didn't have air-to-air combat. And then some bright spark decided to pull out a revolver and shoot at another plane, because at the, and that's when they started putting machine guns onto planes. Now, the reason I'm saying this, fast forward 20 years later, World War II kicks off. Alright? We're running around in hurricanes, typhoons, and then along comes the British Spitfire. But what we had was the Meteor. The Gloucester Meteor, which was one of the very first jet-powered aircraft. So you think, in 40 years since the time when the Wright brothers took flight in their wooden plane, which lasted 12 minutes, we've gone from propeller planes with wooden balsa wood wings. I'm going to do this. I know I'm going to regret doing this, but okay, never mind. We've gone from balsa wood biplanes to basically jet-powered planes. And the scary thing about this is that war accelerates technology. Tank warfare in World War II was hugely accelerated because of the tank fights. Planes, tactics, weaponry. I mean, you know. Oh, I blame Red though. I agree. We blame Red Dwarf for this time. Okay. I now have to go back over those where that cruiser is and kill the cruiser that's going out and capture the other bases. Unless that battleship over there can capture C or kill the guy that's in Charlie.
Engine boost activated.
Right. What is he's got a fight? Oh, I hit the nukes guy with a flood though. Come on. Very nice there, Black. Very nice. Now get the hell out of there. No. No, they weren't techno. They were the first to use them. The Messerschmitt's ME-262. But the Gloucester Meteor was built first. I believe it was actually built and used and wasn't used yet. What you're talking about, Wizzle, was actually a plane. It was a bomb called the V1. Ah, no. He's turned around and came back. Darn it, he came back. No. No. I was going to come in and capture Bravo, but he was smarter than me. And he figured out what I was going to do. Damn it, I needed that German cruiser to spot him. The that battleship to spot him and kill him. Yeah, we had V1, which basically used an engine. It was pretty much the first unguided missile. Like, it was considered more of a missile than a bomb. And the idea was that it flew from launch sites in Germany, and mostly France actually, northern France. And it would fly over and when it got to a predetermined position, using well, ran out of fuel, and also a gyroscope that was used to basically stabilize it for air turbulence. Okay, I'm going to have to engage this guy and kill him. I've got no choice. Our battleship, I don't know what he was, just...
Main turret critically damaged. The ship is on fire. Good shot. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Yeah, the V1 would fly over from northern France into England. Ah, we've lost. Damn it! Oh, my days. Sometimes I do really question the intelligence of some players. If we didn't have that stupid New Mexico and that guy there who just YOLO'd their whole entire game away, at the beginning of the game we might have been alright. But yeah, so the V1 would launch as northern France, fly over. When its fuel runned out, it went silent. It nicknamed like the Beetle Bug, whatever. But the most terrifying point of this bomb is that you would hear it, and then it was cutting out. Because the moment it cut out of fuel, which was determined by the Germans when they were working out where to aim it. So they would go, oh, let's say it would have to travel 90 miles. They would give it 90 miles of worth of fuel to say it hit London. And it would fly over, run out of fuel, then drop. And that was the scariest point. Of the whole V1. And you may have heard these little rumours or stories about Allied pilots that would fly right up to a V1, use its wing to spin the bomb, to tap it with its wing on their wing. And that's actually true. Because the guy who did it the first time basically was coming back on a combat, and he spotted the V1. And he tried to shoot the V1 with his guns, but the V1 is so small, it's basically like a missile. And he couldn't hit the V1. So in desperation, and bear in mind it's never been done before, he flew so close to it, tapped it. On the first attempt, it didn't spin out. And then he came back again and did it again, but this time a lot more of a force, which his wing tapped the V1's bomb's wing, which is like a stabilizing type wing, and the bomb spin and then dive straight into a farmer's field. And ever since that was done, he reported it back to Central Command, the British sort of high command sort of position, and that was the go-to tactic for taking out V1s. Don't try and shoot one of these bombs out the sky. You just tap it with your wing, it goes flying off. And then, of course, they developed what is now known as the V2, which is designated as one of the very first ICBMs. The V1 was considered more of a missile than a bomb, but it was a bomb. And the V2 was pretty much regarded as the first ICBM. And that caused a lot of damage and carnage and destruction to England. And the irony of this all was that this was being developed by a man called Van Braun. Van Braun was a man who after World War II, went to work for NASA in America, and was the man who put the ability to put a man on the moon. Do you know what? I forgot about that video sequence. Deserve to die. I love how we are getting a literal history lesson by a World of Warship streamer. I just have this information, and then again, seriously, guys, if you like, you want to just go Google this stuff, check it out for yourself. No, Rizzo, I have not seen Oppenheimer. I have heard it's a very good movie, but I have yet to see it. Tracking something, but I suspect I'm probably tracking a DD. I'm a bit too. Hello. Hello, Fubaki. How you doing there? Ah, you see, that's what you forgot, mate, innit? The Leon's guns are quite powerful and hard hitting. And of course, now I'm going to be having torpedoes on me, so I better make a turn.
Engine boost activated.
He should be dead on your salvo. There you go. Yes and no. The problem is that Oppenheimer didn't. He was the one who basically got the bomb going, but the idea was, you know, there was a guy who did it in the first bomb, or the two that was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki on August 6th and August 9th. The two of the. Technically, there's actually going to be a third bomb, but they never dropped it. Which was going to be dropped on August the 16th.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Because you had one on August the 9th. August the 6th. Then August the 9th. Hey, Kimmick, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, no worries, Mike. First time chat.
Engine boost deactivated.
Trust me, there's a lot. Trust me, I have about 40 odd alerts in there, but unfortunately I've disabled a lot of them because I recently did some PC work behind the scenes. So, trust me. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to fire my guns at that guy. I'm going to hope that... Oh, no! 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 Sorry, Black. I didn't mean to take you off. Cut your things off. Well, if you want an irony... about you're talking about that was all. Go look at the man known as Noble, the man who did the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. Okay, so he was the Peace Prize was named after was a guy by the name of Noble. The problem is his actual claim to fame, besides being for that, he was the one who invented dynamite.
Nice work.
So the guy who basically was kind of the guy who basically did dynamite. I think it was actually the chemical which was called trinitotoluene, which is the base chemical for use for explosives in dynamite. He developed it, was part of the team. I'm not sure what. He was also the guy that named after the peace. So something that was used in war is also his name is also linked to do with peace. But how was your stream anyway, Kimmick? Thank you again for that raid. Hopefully you did what you normally do, which is kick ass. Yes. Although technically I think it was the Japanese or the Chinese that were the ones that were kind of known for doing their rock, for their... No, it was to do with the chemical. See, the problem is the trinitotoluene is very, very explosive.
Smoke generator started. Attention. Reporting the target position. Enemy cruiser sighted. Affirmative. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
But is quite an explosive. Same as oh, what's the other one? Oh, not nitrogen.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, what's it called? It was basically like nicknamed nitro, but it wasn't. Nitroglycerin. That's another very, very volatile chemical for explosives. But very, very effective. It was fun. Epic Games, it was fun. Well, that's good to hear, Mr. Kimmick. Unfortunately, we are getting the opposite. We are getting the idiots in our games, unfortunately. Ammonium nitrate is yes, because of its... you mean manure? Yes, it has a oh god, it's a certain chemical compound that in fertilizer, which is ammonium nitrate, is very, very volatile. Yes, it's why a lot of it's regulated by most companies and governments, especially because its usage in homegrown bombs, explosives used by effectively terrorist groups and organisations. So it's actually heavily regulated that if you buy any fertiliser, it's regulated and you can't buy too much. If you buy too much or anything else like that, the government comes knocking on your door wanting answers to why, I'm going to die here, you want to procure a considerable amount of ammonium nitrate. I have a quick question. Do we get a brand new ship every campaign, or do they ever give old campaign ships? No. You never get the same campaign ship twice. Nicely done on the Cali there. The campaigns are always brand spanking new ships, although I swear sometimes they are slightly rehashes of another ship. But no, all campaign ships past and present have been different. Pretty much, yes. Every campaign is a brand new ship. So, like last month was the Carl 15 or Carl 14 Johan. This one is the Lucian. And then again, most campaign ships, not all of course, but a lot of them came back or come back as global XP ships like this, the Atlanta, which was the very, very first campaign ship. This was the very first campaign ship in the game. The tier 6. Now bear in mind, tier 7 was the highest you got. There was no tier 8. There was no legendary tier. There was only tiers 1 to 7. Is the Georgia in this game? Yes. Yes. You mean this ship? No, not American. Yeah. There's the Georgia. And there is a Georgia W, but that's just because it's just classed as a winter version. Which they brought out last year or the year before they brought out the Georgia W. Is it still possible to get? Yes, in crates. Whistle. Yeah, that ship is still possible to get in crates. Normally Santa crates. Now to check what a ship contains or what a crate gets, if you go to a crate, so we'll use this Golden Week 24 crate. So push down till you get on a box. Now on Xbox it shows press X, but I don't know what is PlayStation. If you press X, if my Xbox does it, there we go. It will take you to a website, which you can go on the internet and do it. I've already been here before, as you can see. But yeah, it's basically BroadwayWarshipLegends.com/containers. And this will show you every container that has ever been. As you can see, there has been quite a few containers over the years. So yeah, if we go back to the beginning, so like you got the commander crates down here, but there's you've got literally there's your early access containers that they came out with. So you got to remember, back in the day, French destroyers were a new line. The Soviets were a new line. Cruisers, the alternate line for the cruiser, was a crate. Italian battleships, because they were in early access. The second British line was in early access. The second battleships were in alternative line. That's the Kansas, the Missouri, yeah, that was a Kansas and that line. Soviet destroyers were in the line. But yeah, so if you go there, you can find them. But normally you find these Santa crates. So let's say Secret Santa 20. And it would give you 1% chance of getting a premium ship, which was this box, which is the Yabari, the Arkansas, G101, the Iwaki, Texas, or the Marblehead. Now, bear in mind, this was like the first year of Christmas crates. So, yeah, the chance of getting anything, the collection wasn't great at that time. And then you had the Super one, which then had, as you can see here, the Kid, the Indianapolis, the Agar, Warspite, Arizona, Grassy, Dunkirk, Matsu, T61, Grush Bay, Kamikaze, and Texas and Marblehead. And that was an 8.5% drop chance, as you can see. And then you had Secret Santa 21. So as you can see now, it had Monaghan, Exeter, Frederick, Martov, Belfast, because that was a campaign ship by then, and the Key, which you can get as a kind of thing. When did it come back out? Ah, the very first Stellar containers. Before it was known as Planet Clash, it was called Stellar Clash. And you got Super Santa 22, which... So yeah, as you can see, all the ships in here. As you can see, there was a lot more ships by the time the next winter came around. And there's a Georgia. And in this crate, it was a 0.45% drop chance that you would get the Georgia. And a 0.05% drop chance of getting any of these. And there's one ship that everyone wants, which was the one of the very first French battleships in the game, the Jean Bart. Do they put the old camp? Yeah, they do. This is the winter crates. These are campaign ships, guys. Well, most of these are, yeah. Not all of them. That was a campaign. Wichita normal was. Thank you for the follow there. Wichita was a campaign, but they changed the Wichita to become 2. There is 2 Wichitas in the game, guys. There is the Wichita CE and the Wichita. Wichita CE is the original. They then changed the Wichita after it and re-released it as the Wichita. So if you ever see a Wichita and you see a Wichita CE, there is some slightly stat differences. But yes, so the Wichita CE wasn't originally a campaign ship. Jean Bart was, the Ognovoy was, the Belfast was a campaign, Atago was, Tirpitz was, Georgia was, Massey was, Soyuz, Roma, Siegfried, Eugen was never a campaign ship. She was a global XP ship always. Odin, I always forget which one it is, but one of them, Gascoigne or the Champagne, was a global XP ship only. The other was a campaign. And I say, you can see these again, the percentage chance of this coming out, and that was what, Super Santa 22. So that was 2 years ago. And then they brought out these 3 crates. So they had a higher chance coming out of this than that. So like we go to Mega Santa 23, there was a chance of getting doubloons, and then all the ships were in again, so you can see again what you've got in here. The Georgia again. Friesland was then added because it had recently become in. The Black was added. The Georgia Winter was added. Then you've got the Musashi and the Republic, because this was just after Tier 8s had come out, so there wasn't many Tier 8 ships to run with. You've got the premium ships. That is a legendary. That's why there's a star next to it. So, and the one ship I'm after, guys, is that. I want that Kurosami. And then, yes, everyone wanted that prize. 100,000 doubloons. And then, of course, last year, I think that was it. They added this. Oh, yeah, that was it. They added these stupid Santa level crates that no one liked. That was where the best stuff was. And there was a chance when you open like a Santa level 1 to get a level 2 crate out of it, or a level 3 crate. But the lower level crates didn't have all the good ships. They had like low level ships. So these are like tier 4s. And there's some tier 5s, a couple of tier 6s. And that was it. And it wasn't until you got to Santa level 5, which was a guaranteed ship. That was the thing about this one. Santa level 5 was a guaranteed ship at 6 or above. So as you can see, again, there's your Georgia again that you're talking about. The Georgia Winter, tier 8s, premium super ships, and again, I actually got that one. I actually pulled that out of a tier 5 crate last year, that order. 160 promos, 10 insignias, 30 combination. I got it once. And of course, the 100,000 doubloons. So yeah, so if you ever want to go, guys, you can see like Azura Lanes here. Transformers, which is the Cybertron crates. And then you've got the normal crates, which you can get, you know, like, you know, at the moment, the spring big crates are out. You can actually see what's in them. And technically, you can actually get a ship out of it. Now, I've got all 3 of these ships. Okay, I don't have a Sims, actually. I don't have a Sims. So technically, you can get a ship out of those red crates that you can get. And of course, everyone's favourite daily common container has all this lot. And then, of course, the big crate, which is the blue one, has a similar stuff again with always percentage chance and has a chance of dropping a ship. That big crate has a chance of dropping a ship. Now, I have all these ships, so I will never see this happen because I've already got the ship. So they're removed from its drop chance. And I wish they removed that for me because I don't want that. But yeah. But yes, so again, hopefully that kind of explains to you what it's about. Let me catch up with chat now. I'm a bit behind on chat really. That was a perfect follow clip. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, well. No, not Georgia. Sorry. Be a bit unfair, wouldn't it, bringing a Georgia into tier 7? They normally do, Rizzle. Every Christmas, they normally bring back, or they'll bring out a Christmas crate, which will be Christmas crate 24. And again, you can either go through your Xbox or your PlayStation, or you can use your own like laptop, PC, or phone to go to World of Warships website. And I'll even have like a link, I think, in the left-hand corner. If not, just do containers, and you can see the containers there. You'll see its drop chance, percentage, and what ships are coming in it. So normally every Christmas is normally when they drop all the old campaign ships. For those who have missed them, those who never got them, you know, and also that makes them money because people want those ships, so they'll buy them. Luscious, darling. Oh, it's luscious. Oh, it's luscious. Do you buy the tier 5s? What do you mean, the premium tier 5s? No. I don't believe I've ever bought a tier 5 with money. I just got them over the time playing. I'm going to drop on some bugs. Oh, Helldivers. I need to play that a bit more actually because Thursday is the new War Bond. Turn my AA off because I don't want him to know where I am. And he's going to see me anyway. But the longer I delay it, miss me, mother trucker. Unfortunately, Mr. Carrier, mate, that's not my first rodeo with dealing with carriers, my friend. You're not as good as me. You can try, but you're not good as me. That's how you go, I know, I don't care. What is that carrier? Oh, don't really look who I'm actually fighting, actually.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Okay. Sorry, let me catch up with chat. I am so behind on the chat here. I'm doing alright there, Luscious. Hopefully you're doing well, my dear, as well. That's great to know you, Mr. Luscious. How's you? Okay, thanks.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Well, last year was all no.
Many thanks.
You could only buy levels 1, 2 and 3
Concentrate fire on the target.
crates. Level 4s and 5s were only available within those tier 1, 2 and 3 crates. So you had to go out and buy level 1, 2 and 3 crates. Hopefully open them up to get a level 3, 4 or a 5 crate.
Acknowledged.
Well, I've got no fucking choice at the moment because I'm getting bombed because they're a carrier taking hard on to me, which is good. At least he's actually taking on a DDs. Not sure why he's not trying to go for me, but... Oh, thank you for the sub as well, Willie, there, with the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you very much. I do appreciative. Let me just catch up with chat at the moment. Sorry. Time to duel. Yeah. He does like playing his Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think I'm going to hit them, would I? Oh, I don't know, actually. Maybe I'll get one. Ah, oh, they ran out. No. But how are you doing, Luscious? And you, Luscious, we need to division up, my dear. All right, we need to division up sometime and have some games going. It's been a long time since me and you, I'm about to say play together then, but that'd be quite bad saying that. But you know, played World of Warships together as the division mates. There we go. Well, of course you've been spotted, carrier mate, because you've not been spotting the other DDs.
All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic...
Most fearsome fighting beam. Your arrows in a half shell and complete.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Oh. That's interesting. How come my bits alert didn't go off? Why didn't my bits alert go off? Because I thought I'd fixed some of these. Is it under sound alerts? No. Oh, I think it's got me this time. I was paying too much attention to my computer.
Engine damage.
Yeah, I haven't got them all sorted out yet. Oh no. Yeah. I was paying too much attention. Why didn't that... I still thought I'd fixed that one. Oh, I know why. It's not that one, is it? That's channel point me down. The best person. It's not Sammy's sound alert. It's not Sammy's sound alert, is it? No, that's that one.
I need intelligence data. We've been spotted. Acknowledged.
Okay. Yeah, no, again, all my alerts, I'm still fixing them up. Because basically, I've lost a load of them. Again, thank you so much for the bits. You guys are just way too generous. I know it, no worky. I put the stuff back into this PC, so...
Hell yeah! What? What?
And some of them work and some don't. So as you can see, some of them I have to go and work out how to play, which ones need work on, and some don't. I'm not doing very well with mine today. What's going on? Oh, whatever. That's new. No.
Give me a hell yeah! What? What?
That doesn't work at the moment, Von Pig. Some of the alerts do not work, guys. Some do, some don't. Until I can go through, and there's a lot of them. As you can imagine, there are a lot of alerts that I have. And putting them all back into place is something that takes a little bit longer than, like, 10 minutes. That one is triggered. I don't know if that one will work still.
Action stations.
Von Pig? What? What? Mr. Von Pig coming in with a 5 gifted sub bomb. Damn, sir. You are such a generous man. That's an hour's wages, I reckon. Damn, damn, Mr. Wow. Ah, poor Techno didn't get another sub this month. Ah, that's all right, Techno. Your valued presence is more than enough, my friend. And you're watching those ads to help with ad revenue, so I do appreciate it. Okay, maybe not. I need to turn away, but Mr. Von Pig just comes in and just gives him a gifted sub.
Set a smoke screen.
But yeah, guys, my alerts will be back up and running to the normal huge amount that I normally have. Eventually, at some point. Oh, don't you start Black Widow. I don't want him spending money. Come on. You know, trying to put a guilt trip. Wow, this... What is it with people playing these ships as super aggressive? Like, he is super aggressive in that Gokassi. Bloody guys, come on! You're such a generous. Wow, just. You guys, way too generous. Way too generous, guys. Come on. I do appreciate it, though. I'm not going to lie, guys. I really do appreciate it, but... I feel like shit now, because half my alerts don't work. Do you know what I mean? Like, the sub works, but the no biddies work ones. I'm like, ah... You deserve it, Krell. Don't matter, Krell. I know, pig. Oh, did you get my video that I sent you, pig, on Discord? I sent you a cooking video. I don't know if it's something that you might like. I don't know if your missus wants to, like, cook it or not. I don't know, like, you know. Don't know if she will like cheeseburger pasta. Well, it was something I saw and I was just like, you know what? Do you know what I mean? Why was I firing AP? I don't know why I was firing AP, but... I'm hoping he will kill this guy. We'll kill him with some good old AP. How has this Omaha not been dev striked? I will not know, but anyway. Ow. Well, it's just going to be a game over, isn't it?
Problem solved, sir. Roger.
Rock and Rick coming in with the 100 biddies. Come on, guys. You are so generous. So generous. Yeah, the... Don't like cheeseburger pasta, but I will, though. Yeah, again, as I said, it was something I saw and I thought, ooh. And for those of you who are wondering how I know about Ron Pig and his love for food, I went to meet him once... about 2 months ago, I think it was, and never met the man before in my life. You know, met each other on streaming that lot, and I was at his house, and his missus said, "Do you want something to eat?" And it was at lunchtime, and I was like, you know, didn't really want to be rude and go, yeah, because I'm a fat git, so I eat a lot of food. So I didn't want to be one rude. I was like, no, it's all right. I'll just get something takeaway. And she was like, no, it's all right. I've got you something. I'll make it up and bring it up. And it was lovely. That's all I'm going to say. It was really nice. It was like a rice chicken, not rice chicken. It was like a spicy rice thing. And it was really nice. It was just basically in a slow cooker. And it wasn't like exploding hot that, you know, that looked like Taco Bell or anything. It was really nice food. Ah, it's a mayhem. I'm dead. But it is what it is, so we're just going to go in and do what we can to this mayhem, and then... I'm not sure why you're... Why is he not... I do have a song request on my stream, Wizzle. You can request songs, though. Anyone know a good Russian ship line? Yeah, the carriers. A bit spicy, but oh, it was lovely, wasn't it? Once you guys get to level 3 hype train, you guys are just so generous. Thank you so much for that. But there you go, guys. You got yourself to a level 2 hype train according to that. So again, thank you so much. I'm only going to be on for about another game or two. Big Rex. Not really done my tier 7s much because Widow wants to do some tier 5s, so I've been stuck at tier 5s most of the day. Let's have a look what else I could use. Oh yeah, I'm gonna, does this, can I do the insane build on here? Yeah, no, that works on here as well. No Russian for me. I haven't played since Jerry was released. Well, if you're going to go down Russian line... So, the Russians have got the carriers. So if you like carriers... They are a bit unique. The difference, these two are near identical. Okay, so the Biba and the Seraph are near identical. The Cosmo is not like the Seraph. There's some slight differences. So if you look at the DD line, the Russian DDs, this line, okay, so the Tashkent line, are more gunboats than torpedo boats because they have very short range torpedoes. I'm talking like 4-kilometer range torpedoes. There are a couple of exceptions. I believe that this one gets a torpedo upgrade to increase its range. I think the Tashkent gets a range upgrade so it can hit to 8 kilometers. This line is more torpedo line, I think, if I remember rightly. And although, for an interesting fact, the Lucian, which is the current campaign ship, ladies and gentlemen, is the sister ship to this ship. The Russian Nustrashimi or something. But yeah, so Russian DDs are, they don't have great stealth. They're more guns than torpedoes. This line, starting at the Badoni, okay, gets a radar. She's the only cruiser ship at tier 5 that has a radar. Okay, so just remember that the Badoni is the only cruiser at tier 5. Radars normally come in at tier 6, but Badoni gets it at tier 5. So, and Russian radars are long range, short duration. Okay, these are more HE based. Okay, of the Russian cruiser line. These are more HE fire spamming chance. This line, especially with that boat, and that one especially, are AP focused. These are very good AP boats. The HE's good, but their AP smacks. Like, I'm talking like a proper, you know, Mike Tyson hitting Logan Paul in the face smack. They have radar, but they're very, very bow on. And they're very good guns. Russian battleships are very weird because I'll show you the Vlad, which I have one. You have very limited damage cons. You have 3. You can get an increase to 5, but it only has 3 damage cons, whereas everyone else has like unlimited damage cons. The Russian battleships have a limited amount, so you have to be a bit careful with them. But they're not long range either, because once you start getting out to like beyond 15 kilometers, this is an old build, I haven't changed it back to the original one. Russian battleships actually play better at between 10 to 15 kilometers. Because their shells, after a while, they become like shotguns, like trying to snipe a man at 200 yards with a BB shotgun. You know, like there's lots of little pellets everywhere. You're not really getting a chance of getting the guy, but they have really good armor. Like this nose on the Vlad is just nearly impenetrable. Unless you show broadside, then you're kind of asking for it. But bow on, these things are just absolute tanks. So yeah, hopefully that kind of explains it to it. Oh, has Stig gone off, is he? Oh, no worries, Stig. Thank you. Kilroy's AP monster and cruisers. Yeah, Kilroy's pretty good. Interesting. I might try the second cruiser line. I just got Norman Scott. Yeah, I mean this line here is the AP line. Well, I say the AP line. It can use HE, but their reload is longer. Like, so if I look at the Chapayev, now this is my Chapayev. It's got like a 6.9 reload time, 18 kilometer range. Okay, this is just, you know, my Chapayev. And if I go to the Riga, 11 second range, 11 second reload, and a slightly less firing range, but that's just, you know, it is what it is. But this thing is an absolute tank and an absolute monster at tier 7. The Riga is. It is dangerous as hell, especially with AP. And by the way, if you don't recognise this thing, it's basically the Riga. Is it the Riga or is it the Talon? The Riga basically has the same hull as a Hipper class. So the Hipper at tier 7 German cruiser has the same. And it also has a radar. And the radar, as I said to you, is long range, so 11.7 kilometer range radar. Yes, 11.7, but only 21 seconds of duration, whereas a standard radar is 30. And don't forget, although it says 21 seconds, that's you have 21 seconds. Remember, a radar has a 5-second what do they call it? What was it? A 5-second thing until the rest of your teammates actually see it. Yeah, it's like a delay, yeah. So whereas the everyone else sees it at, well, sorry, you see it at 21, they'll see it at 15 or 16 seconds. They see it on their mini map, but they don't see it on it. It makes no sense why they brought that in. I do not understand why they brought that delay in. I don't agree with it one bit, but they brought it in anyway. Probably because too many DDs complained. But yeah. But they have very good armor, the Riga has. I don't have the Petrov at the moment, which is something I'll be saving up to get. And of course the battleships are just, yeah. Right, sorry about this, Black Widow. I'm taking time off. Techno interesting. I might try the second cruise line. Russian ships need experience to play. Yeah, I would suggest Woody. I would stay away from Russian, especially Russian battleships, until you get a bit more experience under your belt with the game. Because they have a little bit of limited tree with their Damicons. But again, it's your choice. In regards as to, I play a ton. I just stopped for a while. That's all right, Willie. I mean, I don't take breaks from this game. Wow, no battleships. That is a rarity. No, not one single battleship. Wow. That, I think, is a very first for me, never to see a single battleship. Wow. Just cruisers and DDs and one carrier.
Battle starts.
There you go. Still taking out their torpedoes and their DDs and so forth. I've had DDs and battleships only. Oh, these don't have the long range torpedoes on this.
Enemy force detected.
I've got my stupid build on here, but it's fun though. Look how fast those torpedoes are moving. They are not slow. This is my stupid build, but it's fun to run. Hey, Darkwing.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
I don't think Gaz is still there actually, there, Darkwing, but he might be. You know, he lurks around in my channel over on YouTube, which I do appreciate people coming in on my YouTube channel. No living times. Do I go in on that DD that's in that gap there? I think I'm going to Fubaki, which is not very good for me. Okay, you're going that way. Trento looks like he's running over that way. So let's go in on this guy. I'm going to regret doing this. But I need to kill this guy. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop a couple of torpedoes in the gap. Hello Monahan, how you doing there, mate? Hopefully, with me parking up here, oh, I know I'm bad. I shouldn't have done what I've done, but
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Critical engine damage.
no. Yeah, I don't understand why people couldn't shoot him. What happened to the cruisers in the middle of the map? Oh, I just don't understand people. This guy. What use, mate?
The enemy team has taken the lead.
This is the problem when you have no battleships. All the cruisers still hide. All the cruisers are still hiding. I don't understand that. But anyways, how you doing anyway, Darkwing? The Baltimore, Liowa and Amagi were my mains on PlayStation years ago. They're still good boats. The thing is though, even though you get ships that have been power crept, which happens in this game, or in every game really, I'm not going to lie, it's in every game. You know, some of the original ships get power crept, so every so often they have to release a buff to balance the game out with these ships because they don't get used very often. Yeah, mate. Yeah, this is what I didn't like. I knew something like this was going to happen. All our cruisers just hid and didn't know what to do. Yeah, there's an Azura Lane, Baltimore. I'll show you it. There you go. There is no difference between the two ships, between a normal Baltimore and the Azura Lane. There is no difference. It just has Azura Lane on the front of its name. And it's a premium, so it makes money. I do miss my credit making Atlanta. Meet tier 7 Atlanta. I don't know if you've seen this or not, Willie, but that's a tier 7 version of the Atlanta. But this thing has uniqueness, Willie, if you're not sure about it. It has sap rounds. San Diego does not have HE. It is a SAP or AP Atlanta that comes with smoke or DFFA, a sonar, and a main battery reload, which increases your gun speed by 33.3% on an already 5.3 reload. So basically imagine an Atlanta firing sap. And then you have, I mean, I'm using this guy as my sap guy because there is an Azura Lane Zara which gives cruisers main sap damage increased by 4.25%. What does this fire again? Oh yeah, sap. So extra sap damage. This came out in an event on which I didn't get it when it got released, but I got it out of a crate. So, and then of course you've got the anchorage, which I'm not very good in it, but I've seen people do some great things in this thing. Right, my last game. So I am going to take out a Friesland. Well, to be fair, I could take out a Jaeger. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? But no, we'll take out a Friesland for my last game. And then while I'm cooking dinner and sorting out food, I'll get some more of the stuff done on my alerts to be a bit more Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can indeed hear the ice cream man outside my house. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have an ice cream man outside my house. In May. No carriers. Darn it. Nope, no newts.
Battle starts.
Yeah, I've got to sort out the mic, guys. What it is, Black Widow, is that my mic doesn't have any filters on it. Normally my mic has a load of filters, which is like noise gates, compressors and such forth. So any sound that isn't my voice speaking, my mic will ignore it. And when I changed over to the other PC, certain settings disappeared, so I had to re-put them back in, and I haven't got round to doing the mic yet, or a couple of other things. Hence why certain things are working and certain things are not. I managed to get the personal intro sorted out, and I managed to get some of the sound alerts running and some of the channel redemption points working. Which is why they're only getting activated as and when I get them done. So it will not be ready like by the next stream or tomorrow. I'll get some done today and some later on today, but nope. Nope. No. 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 Yeah, I will sort out the... Let me just turn down my mic because I think my mic's probably a bit loud. Again, guys, I do apologise. Oh, no. Accelerate! 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 God damn it! Fucking accelerate!
Problem solved, sir.
It's a goddamn Jaeger.
Torpedoes astern.
And of course, we've got no support over here, have I? Yep, everyone's ran away. God damn it. Why do people leave the flank alone and just run to Charlies and Alphas on this flank? Come play this fucking map and they can't even play it right.
Critical engine damage.
God, why? Just stop playing the flank. If you can't play these maps right, just don't play at all.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Look at all the battleships just fucking running all the way to Alpha. I've stopped firing? What? Nah. All my battleships have ran away to Alpha. Great, thanks for the support there, guys. And I'm just going to run in and die and be done with it. I've got no support. No one. No one just supports Alpha. Like, oh, we'll just run away from Bravo. It's like, no, mate, don't run away. Never give up a flank. Never give up a flag. So if I die, you know what I mean? I don't care.
Critical engine damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone just ran and left me on my own. You know, thanks guys. Really appreciate that. You all just ran away. Yeah, well, I'll do one more game. I'll do a tier 8 game. I'm trying to do the Elbing. We'll try the Elbing game and one more game and that'll be it. And then we'll look at I don't even know what to play tonight. I might play some tanks. I don't know what to play tonight. Who is on stay? I can raid out. I haven't raided. So. Oh, Chrome is on streaming. Okay, he was streaming. Damn it. We've been light at the end of your tunnel. Just a freight train coming your way. Yeah. Let's head south. Let's go down to the south and see what we can do. I'm just having a look at the moment. Any recommendations for someone to raid? I mean, I could raid out Goliath. He's on World of Tanks. Do you guys want to go see some Goliath games? Who apparently, according to some people in the World of Tanks community of his community, believe that I'm his son. Because he's bald and ginger. But he doesn't have a big beard like me. Although I don't have my camera on. Again, that's something I haven't fixed yet. Or do you want me to raid out someone who's playing World of Warship Legends? Or... I mean, I probably should have a raid guide the raid button. I think I might add that in. Replace one of my alerts that no one really plays, and I might put a guide the raid button in. Okay. I'm going to drop them down there just for that. Or should we go raid a World of Warship streamer? Who's on? There's pretty much only me and Hi-Fi running at the moment. There's a couple of other guys that are low tiered. I mean, we can go raid one of them if you want. Got Having a Time, who's on Having a Time on some SnowRunner. There's a War Thunder guy I watch, I know. Space Engineers. Call of Duty. Darn it. I was hoping I was going to hit the battleship, but... Oh, I hit someone. Okay, I hit 2 torpedoes. 3 torpedoes on someone. Who the hell did I hit? I must hit the other battleship then that was in that line. Oh, look at that Yami. I must have hit the Yami for 47,000 damage. Oh, he don't like me. But yeah, if you guys got a recommendation to go to someone to raid out to, you know, please let us know. I'm one of those streamers that's like, you know, quite happy to.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
What's he doing? He's not moving, so I'm just going to drop in case, just in case he drops. He's going to go forward. Oh, never mind, he just died. Okay, now this is Hayate, so he doesn't have...
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Okay. So the two targets I was debating on, one's dead and the other one just died, and this guy, I don't know if he's moving. Is he AFK? Has he just crashed and or just... Oh, no. Now he's moving forward. Not interested as to why he didn't start moving forward when he was spotted, but apparently this guy... Hey, Quiggs Marine, how you doing now on YouTube? Unfortunately, I've gone around this way around the island, and he's gone the other way, so I don't think I'm going to spot him when I get round here. But if I do, I'm going to open fire on him. Yeah, he's... Let's drop some torpedoes there, and some there. Oh no, mine is dead anyway, so... I'm not going to stay in close range to this guy, but I think you all know what's about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, he smoked himself up to run away. Yeah. Damn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it. Darn it. Yeah, I've got to go after that guy at the top now, haven't I? Damn bloody people. Why are you all congregated? Come on. Come on, guys. Stop congregating around one little island and start... Probably all my torpedoes missed him.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Requesting assistance.
Hey, Kev, how you doing? I'm doing good, bud. Went and watched a few of your past streams. Okay. Did you learn anything in my past streams? Or did you just laugh at me because of my stupid gameplay? Because I would. Okay. Apparently one of my torpedoes over there hit him. Oh, wow. Yeah, what's your gum trying to come round here for? To get round and catch the DD? Come on, Yamato. Why did you just roll in and die? You just went into a brawling range. You absolute muppet. Of course, I made the Schroeder back off because the Yamato charged him. All my torpedoes missed, so thanks for that one. Oh, someone has the new skin and is given...
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, this game's an over game now. I can't get a win on the last game. Come on. Why is it not giving me a win on the last game? just want to win on my last game, but apparently I can't get teammates that can do that for me. Come on. Wow. Yeah, I learned a few things. Actually, I learned a lot. Actually, that could have helped me a lot playing this game. Well, I'm glad I can help, Kriegsmarine. I'm glad I can help you, you know, even yourself or anyone else with just playing. Although that game wasn't a great game to play on. I mean, I can't seem to get a win in the Elbing today. Let's try again. Because you said it's your last game, they want you to continue playing. Do you know what, Kev? I actually believe that. I'm supposed to finish my game so I can get something to eat. And I want to leave on a win. But for some reason I can't seem to get a win. I mean, and if I leave on a loss, I mean I leave on a loss, but I don't know, I want to leave on a win. What we got? 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 This isn't going to be good, is it? Well, I will try my best again. At the end of the day, and that's the thing I've always said, guys, is try to play the best you can with the ship that you're using. Like this boat, as you can clearly see, I have a 6 combat detection because basically this is more of a gunboat with AP. So I can't do stealthy things with it. Doesn't mean I can't like do it, but it's better at taking out other DDs because it's basically a cruiser without a citadel. And so I can't do certain things like other DDs can. So as long as you play the best that you can, that's the main thing. Oh my days. Unless you're this junk in the Worcester, who is basically trying to hide behind an island. He's getting cross-shot. Oh crap, that's a Shimakaze's torps, isn't it? It could be the Kabarov, actually. Cabby's got long-range torps. Yeah, that's Cabby's. Yeah, let's say try and play your best with what you got. This boat is not a, well, I say it's not a DD killer. It kind of can do it. Oh, it's going to be a hard one because he's going to probably back up, and he's going to slow right down. Thing is, I know my nearest target is that cabbie, which is out here. Now, I suspect it's the cabbie I'm tracking. I can't be guaranteed sure, but, you know. I suspect I am tracking the cabbie. Come on, where are you? Oh, he knows where I am. No, it's a Z44. Hello, Z44. How are you doing? Well, he's now going to panic and head north because I've just cut him off. Okay.
We sunk an enemy destroyer. Off to a great start. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Okay. I've been undetected for so long and I'm still getting shot at. Come on.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh, I'm going to be dead, aren't I? Oh, there goes the Worcester that decided that he would be a brave idea. Come on. I don't want to use HE, but I've got no choice. I can't do the damage I need to do. Can I get any fires today? Let's see. Can we get any fires? Come on. Come on.
Nice work.
Okay, apparently one of my torpedoes just hit another ship at the back of it. I've got no choice, I'm going to get spotted, so I've got to go after this guy, but unfortunately, as typical... yeah. No one was spotting him, and no one can do their damn jobs! I have to do everything.
Ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Really? Not one of my torpedoes could hit. Bloody hell.
Battleship foundered.
My wow, Z52, you just run away like a little bitch. Great. Really supportive there, Mr. Z52. Alright. So I'm just going to leave it as that, I think. It says, how did I do? Not that one. Service record. Look at all these defeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defeats in a row. I don't like running around at tier 5. Not in a DD. And that's kind of shows you why. I don't like being stuck at one tier. I like to move tiers around. But anyway, we are going to raid out, guys. I'm going to raid the World of Tanks community. There's not really many people on, unless you guys want me to raid out to High Fire. Pretty much the only World of Warship streamer one at the moment. So I can't see anyone else online that I know that's in the World of Warships community that I want to raid. So yeah, I'm gonna go raid to a World of Tanks community. I raided time yesterday or the day before, so I don't like raiding the same people the same next day, the same day, or do you know what I mean? I like to spread out who I raid to, because in a day, if I keep raiding to a time, people in my, people in here might not like time. You know, I'm not saying anyone does like time or doesn't like time. I'm just saying there could be people that do not like, having a time. So if I'm constantly raiding to him, or I'm raiding to him very often, do you know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, not this guy again. Do you know what I mean? So if I spread out who I raid, you might meet a new streamer that you're like, oh, actually, this guy I like. You know what I mean? You open up possibilities. Like yourself, you're not a big fan of having a time. So that's why I don't like raiding out to High Fire all the time. Not just because you, but I don't want to keep raiding to him all the time. That's just my mentality. Like, that's just the way my brain works. If I can spell his name, that's the problem. There he is. So yeah, he is currently playing, ladies and gentlemen, World of Tanks. He is what is known over there as a community contributor. So similar to what High Fire is to World of Warship Legends, he is a community contributor to World of Tanks community. He is apparently my dad, so you'll see some jokes about him being my dad, just to wind him up and make a joke about it. So if you want to join in that joke, please do. I think it would be hilariously funny. So anyway, guys, take care. Hope you enjoyed my gameplay today, and I'll be back on hopefully tonight. I don't know what I'm going to play. I need to spend some time doing some of these sound alerts, so anyway. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're going to go race a. The name's called Goliath Games TV. He is playing World of Tanks community, so if you like what you see and you like World of Tanks, give him a like. Really do appreciate it. And I will catch you next time. Take care, guys. Bye bye. See you later, YouTube.